Hi, welcome back to Dotspot. Okay, people have asked me, what is it that makes a difference between a young character and an old character? And we can see here in the drawing that this guy is definitely young and this guy is definitely old. So I'm just going to show you a quick demonstration. We're going to take a baby and we're going to age him into his octogenarian years. Okay, right, first of all, let's just grab this piece of paper, make sure we're over this side. And I'm going to draw a baby's head, very simple, just a circle to begin with. And our features come in the lower half of our head, so I just draw a guiding line. And a baby has very small ears usually, if we're going to do in cartoon land. Big eyes to ramp up that cute factor, like this, a little nose, and a big smiley mouth. And we can give him one tooth just to ramp up that cute factor even more. And let's give him a little bit of little frond of hair, just been born. Okay, a little bit of highlight in the eye. So what happens now is when this baby starts to get older, what happens? So let's take him to the next stage. Let's take him into his teenage years. Okay, and what happens is our face starts to elongate. We have more adult proportions. So we need to draw a much longer shaped face like this. And our features are still in the halfway point, so our ears are starting to get bigger though. Okay, we've still got those eyes, the cute eyes he had when he was born. But his nose is beginning to get longer, so we're just going to put it down here. And he's still got that cute smile. Okay, and we can just fill that in quickly like this. He looks a bit strange being bald, so let's give him some hair, because when you're a teenager you usually have an awful lot of hair. So let's give him a cool haircut here like this. You see him starting to come to life a bit more, and we can just very quickly, I'll just fill this in for the purposes of this demonstration. And there he is. Now you could give him some freckles or spots and a little bit of stubble. Okay, so we have a teenager, a couple of earrings. Then what happens? Let's take him through into middle age. All right. So his head shape is much the same as it was when he was a teenager. You do start to thicken out a bit as you get older, but let's just keep him like this. His ears start to get bigger, because your ears never stop growing. You know that? That's pretty disturbing, isn't it? But it's true. So eyes, the same. And his nose is starting to grow as well, because your nose never stops growing either. So we give him a little bit more of a bulbous end to his nose, and the same smile. And we're just going to leave his one tooth there, just to give him his characteristics. He's bald. Let's give him a little bit of hair. Let's be kind and give him a little bit of hair here. So I'm going to fill this in at the side and on this side as well. Okay, and maybe he's still got a few fronds going over the top of his head, and he's starting to get a few worry lines, and he's starting to have these lines that come under the eyes, which start to give him the age, very distinctive age in comparison. And also the lines at the side of the mouth are starting to be more exaggerated. And we give him his eyebrows. You can't see the eyebrows on this one, but we can give him eyebrows here. Now you can add a bit of stubble. He's grown a full beard and shaved it off. You could add a beard if you wanted to. And a bit of stubble down the bottom as well. Okay, so middle age. Right, then what happens? We're going to push him forwards very quickly now into his octogenarian age. Okay, so he's around 80, and the face shape much the same, still the same guy, but I'm just going to leave the bottom open for now, because I want to show you in a minute what happens. So the ears now are getting really big. You could really go for it in this one. You could really exaggerate those big ears. You often see old men with really big ears and big noses, and exaggerate the bulbous part of his nose as well. And make the eyes this time a little bit smaller, because our eyes don't actually shrink, but the skin around them starts to encroach, so it looks like they're getting smaller. And I'm going to give him his big smile. So he's 80, but he's still happy, which is good. He's a cheery 80-year-old. All right. Now let's age him. We're going to take away most of his hair, so just give him a few wisps and fronds at the side, maybe a few at the top, and then we're going to give him his same eyebrows and a lot more worry lines, wrinkles and old age on his forehead. Then we start to exaggerate the lines under his eyes. They start to become bags of sagging skin under his eyes there as you get old, and also on the top of the eyes. So this is the skin just starting to fall. Okay, so you really aged him quite a lot just with his eyes. Now this is where you really notice the age difference, is the skin from the corner of the nose around the mouth starts to come down and form these jowls, and the skin starts to hang off our face. Our lovely tight skin from youth disappearing and it starts to hang off our bones. And also the jawline, which was once tight, starts to feel really saggy and baggy. Okay, and then to finish him off, you could add some little hairs on his nose or skin spots, which also helps to age him even more. Okay, so poor guy. Oh, a little bit of ear hair is always quite funny at that age. So poor guy, we've managed to age him from a baby to a teenager to middle age to octogenarian in about 5 minutes flat. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Bye.